Good morning. This is Cheryl at Sea Spirit Tarot. It's December the 12th. It's a 1212 energy portal for people that follow that kind of information, field changes, art awareness. And I'm here to do the daily read on the daily read where I am teaching the Crowley Thoth deck because I don't know it. So to kind of get into it, the card, this is Sekhmet. I did some work with her, read some books on her, did some work with her. She's tough. She's the lion-headed goddess you see out of Egypt. And she guards the dead. And she works with Matt. There we go. She works with Matt. They're in consort. So we're all just waking up at some point, whatever point we're at. So I chose her. She's got lots of creative and base energies. And she's got turquoise. She's got every color. Very, very powerful. I just cannot wait. So, to help us process all this stuff. Now, I had a kind of a plan. The card that came up, Acturian, let's go to the back real quick also. The Acturian message is guilt. Guilt that we need to release. And here's what's interesting with this card. Is that yesterday on our reading, we got the Hangman, which is the Age of Horus is now, it's fire. This is a watery card. This is from the last eon, maybe? I think million years is an eon. Anyway, we got this. We're stagnant, dead paradigm, dead God. You know, we are suppressed. But we had this card of strength, one of the most golden cards there, a placement on the Tree of Life that I'm not going to get into that. We'll get back to this. That's a 6. To give us the strength to dive down on the Black Eagle, deep, deep into Scorpio, to look for secrets. And to me, this just couldn't be any better than working it to get rid of the guilt. Because Scorpios a lot of times to me seem to feel some kind of heavy, weighty responsibility. We also have picked up a lot of guilt by not being who people wanted us to be. Our mothers, our fathers, our preachers, our teachers. We didn't swallow the whole bullet. Okay, well we did, and now we're going, oh my God, we wasted all that time. So today the read is, the first card kind of turns it into more of a story. It's the Knight of Swords. Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And he's got 2 wings that are veined like butterfly, or they may be 4, they may be 2 going real fast. This is not on his helmet, these are on his back. He is Taurus in Gemini. So, in my opinion, he's got some knowledge and he's gonna fly out there, but it's not all well kept. He's the fire of air, the lord of winds and breezes. So he's got lots of activity, skill, he's subtle, he's clever, he's courageous, he's fierce. But pray to his idea that comes to him as an inspiration without reflection. So, you know how I always hear about the swords rushing in and out, you know, swiftness. So he doesn't quite have all his thought behind where he's going. But have no fear, because once again, we have the 6 of Wands. Once I put them up to this phone, I cannot see what they are. So we had this yesterday. This, like, to me, gave us the strength and the courage, the fire energy we needed to go into down there into Scorpio and look at where all this disempowerment and guilt and all that other crap we carry around. So this is Jupiter in Leo, both expansive, magnificent, fiery, proud, loving, all of it. Lord of victory, and related to victory because of its placement on the tree of life. So it's 6 crosses have crossed, 6 wands crossed, with a steady burning fire at each intersection, which gives it even more power. And on the tree of life, and this is all I'm going to say about this, is, well, there's 2 things. One, as I said yesterday, because it's in Tepereth, which is the son of the father, it is always a good number, 7, and the wands. See, reflection of the Father. But here's the cool part. Heart center of our psychic bodies and the intellect of our soul. Heart center of our psychic bodies and our intellect of our soul. So that gives us, that's a lot of power that we are packing right now to solve the mysteries of life, the mysteries of why we are here, and to raise our frequencies so that everything is harmonious. I remember a little more information on this. The winged solar disk at top are the 2 highest people in the Golden Dawn, with the other wand tops being the Phoenix and the Lotus. So maybe we don't have all our information, which is exactly why we dove down there into the depths of Scorpio. And this is a card of blessing, energy, fire to keep it going. And the final card that was drawn today in this, my back. This is the thing about being single. You never have anyone to put lotion on your back. This is the moon trump. This is the high priestess. This is the priestess of the silver star. And notice in the Crowley deck how she raises her arms. And as she does, she moves the energy, making a cup. She's like a goblet. She is, now I'm going to have to, priestess of the silver star. As she sees all the highs and all the lows, because she represents the moon, she sees, and she sees all the spaces in between. She's a lunar goddess. She's a priestess. She's of the powers. She's of the mysteries of the women. She's the most spiritual form of Isis, who is the eternal virgin. And there's some saying in there about Demeter and Pan, but I have to look that story up. But I do know that so much of this is the phallus busting through the hymen of knowing. And that kind of actually goes, let's see, one more thing I want to say. Clothed only in the luminous veil of light. She is the soul of light, of light. And sometimes we're all looking for the light, but we don't see through the light because it is so dazzling to what's behind. And that's about all I can retain about this card today in my head. So we continue on our journey of intellectual, our psychic investigation. We are blessed by the golden wands with the steady fire of our spirit. And we're arriving right now as the priestess of the silver star, the moon, the high priestess, to discover her mysteries. And we need to do it without guilt, okay? This is where we come in and we find out who we are. And when we find who we are, it changes everything. Sekhmet works with Matt. She'll guard your secrets. Look at this. And another goddess. We do not need to have guilt. Oh God, I'm bad. On our roles of women, the feminine, because we are blessed. And it says the sun, but, you know, we have the sun god, Ra, right? I could be really bad saying, this guy, he's just out of here. No, he's helping us gain that wisdom. The divine male needs to come into balance, which I guess could be represented by these cards. Whoops. That we had mixed together. So anyway, that is the reading for today. Because it was kind of short. I was going to do it so calmly and tie it all together. But that's how it happened. So if you sat through this lesson on my interpretation of the Crowley deck, Thoth, I thank you very much. And may Sekhmet help you sort out all your problems. Have a great day. Whoops. Bless, bless, bless.